Hello everyone, today I'm gonna have a Taijin Wondan live game review with you guys. Right now, Wondan, two players are playing on the game. Now they almost finished the beginning. We can follow up from the first move. Black just has played star and white has played 3 and 4 two times. And then, Black's split here. It's quite interesting. Normally, when white plays 3 and 4, most of the time we prefer to approach. Nowadays, since AI, knight move approach is more popular than one space jump approach. The reason why if white just attaches here, if we make this joseki, white territory seems bigger than black. Actually, when I was young, even though I was studying this joseki, I was always thinking that white is better than black. Looks white territory is much bigger. So AI solved my question. So nowadays AI prefer to approach knight move much more than one space jump. But it doesn't mean one space jump approach is wrong. That's also possible to play. And then white approaches here and then black just keep one time. And a long time ago, if I play this move, then always we get punished from teacher because this is not good move. This can get more territory in the corner, but white also is much thicker for the center and even potential area. But nowadays, even this is also changed since AI. AI suggests this attachment is not, this kick is not bad, So until now it's okay. And then, black has played the approach here. And white attached here. Normally from the 1 dan to 3 dan Taijin player, we can often to see this attachment quite a lot. Because when we have attachment here, when we attach it to this one stone, we are feeling quite comfortable to make territory here. So if just black plays like this, somehow white territory is much bigger. That's why we get to prefer to play such move. But you can see that if they are overing the Taijin, if they are stronger than Taijin 5 dan level player, they prefer to play Kusumi much more. There is reason I can explain for you guys. If you play attach here, seems your territory is much better, but even black territory is much thicker, and it doesn't mean this is definitely your territory. If you defend one more move, then of course it might be perfectly your territory, but even black's stepping is faster, which means black is gonna get sente. And if you tenoki, since here, and later black can invade white territory very easily, just like this. White cannot ignore when you play here. If white just pincer here when I push and cut, white is in big trouble. And if we just have a capturing race, since black liberty is much bigger, right, much more than white, that's why white must answer here. So now how you can break here, you can just have a one space jump. When he really want to capture your group, you can just make the knight move and try to make your shape wider. And it's really easy to make twice. That's why white has to decide to steal your base, and then you can just come out to center so you can invade white territory perfectly. That's fine. Compared to this one, if you play this, black has to answer in the local area. Of course, black might tenuki. And then in the future, this is gonna be white, right? Actually, territory balance is not worse than just now. And you don't really have to exchange here. So, you can think like this attachment can make your territory bigger, but even black, it will be much thicker. That's why if you are getting good thing and even you are paying to your opponent, good benefit as well. That's why I can't just say this is bad for white, but when you are getting stronger, then you will enjoy to just leave your opponent thinner because you can bother much more in the future. So now black just tenuki. Black tenuki just now, but white has to punish this black group. Now this is just like how to say this one? Is it elephant move? No, I don't think this is elephant move. It's very large knight move, right? Yeah, very large knight move. Yeah. And now somehow this is too far away, so it's timing to get in here. This is a vital point, and if black wanna stop, then you can just hane one time, atari, and atari one more time. Black is in big trouble. Black cannot follow up like this, you know. That's why black can't really stop this white, so black has to ignore that when you separate, so you can make good fighting. Because you know there are more white stones, so it doesn't mean black is gonna be captured, but you can even make this territory naturally if you are holding up your control. The black was just supposed to continue. There are actually two ways. Black can just wait, or black can even make it bigger. Yeah, those are possible, I think. Yeah. So now white attach here. Until now is quite good. Invade here. What do you think about it? According to follow joseki, we have to answer one more move here and then wait for black to defense here. While black might defense differently. It's good for both way balance. But white just invade here. It seems good. I think this Kusumi is good. Black can decide to choose two ways. If black really want to continue to play in this area, I think this is also possible. You can just get the left hand side potential and just make white to save and just play slowly like this. Yeah. But even punishing this one stone is possible. Somehow, if black just hane here and white to hane, and when we cut here, you know, if white cannot really save this two stone, it's gonna be big trouble. If white really wanna have a trading, this is possible. But somehow black got much more than white. But of course white got two stones, but you know, just like white paid the bad exchange first, that's why even black is sente, black potential is much better. I think everything is much better for black. So for one down player, what I can recommend is the when sorry about it, everybody. When we decide to fight in one area, you have to complete first. That's the basic answer. If you decided to fight in the lower side, you have to complete. That's the best habit. And then you don't have to care about the tenuki right now. Just like we have to, however, finish this fighting. Yeah. So if even black just decided to attack soft way, just like here, and we can't really capture this white group, because we are playing very, very softly. So now you can see that white just goes out to center, and then now I can say this fighting has done, then black can return to the left hand side. So now we can handle this potential naturally. Actual game Kusumi doesn't mean there was problem. Kusumi is okay. Because I'm telling you there are many choices. Always when you are designing to play, even now I can say not just one move is correct. Kusumi, now knight move, large knight move, and this knight move and attachment, everything is possible. Even though you ask to AI, just they will be just I think less than 1 point different if you just ask to category. But the problem is that when you decide to choose one area, you have to complete. That should be the good habit. Okay, black even double hane. When black plays here, then even we have to judge whether white to just go out here and whether these two stones are okay or not. In case if you have to push here, even though you can capture these two stones, even I don't think this is not bad for white, because also white has got many bad exchange from black. Okay, just connect, yeah. Wow. Invade here one more time. Okay. So I can say basic move should be just going out to center, and even black can defense here. We have always a defending turn and attacking turn, but now we can see that both of the player attacking timing and defending timing isn't really perfect, right? Yeah. And then, attachment here. But it seems quite difficult to answer for black. If black just separate of the white and white wanna jump out here, right? Yeah. I think it's quite difficult. I think black had to choose this way. Because when black pushes here, white has to defend, and even black just go out to center. Somehow here, this control should be better for black. If white and black just share the movement, I think white is much more busy than black. White is busier. Okay, black just accept. So finally, there was a good trading. I think this is good move. I think this is really right direction. In case black just hane here and this white is in trouble, white has to defend here. And somehow this potential is very good. So this is very important move. Since white is stretched here, even this is not really thick and this is also not really thick. Okay. And then tiger's mouth of white. Black is thinking to bother this white group for the life and death. Here has a limit. If black just Atari here, later black might exchange connect while tiger's mouth by sente. I think this is gonna be black's limit. Yeah. Of course, now black has to be careful whether white just try to answer efficiently. If white can keep go out to left hand side, then it's gonna be losing a minus move while black is losing some point. So this is too fast. Still, black has to decide to take care of this group. I can recommend you to play tiger's mouth. Always you can just follow up the pretty shape. If you play pretty shape, always the result is not gonna be bad. Yeah. And if you just want to care about the speed, and even 2 space jump is okay, but you might feel this is quite annoying. Usually we have to switch again. When we give up this 1 stone, then our potential at the left hand side is getting better. So that's why even 2 space jumps is used to. But now black just defends and the white made sente. Okay, black really wanna capture and black is getting the call. No cool strat and defense. Then I think if white just capture 1 time, then somehow black support white life and death. Black spent 1 move here, and then in the next round, even though black wanna capture, white has a chance to play Kusumi. This life and death is no problem. So somehow this 1 stone position is worse than just now. In the future, even white attach here, black will feel quite annoying to answer. If black just stretch here, white can go to the left hand side naturally. Yeah. White even stretch, even answer here. So balance is finally similar, and then white just go back to defense right hand side. Interesting. Attach here. Okay, starting from now, I think until now game quality is quite good. Starting from now, usually we get to make many mistakes. White, what do you think about it, everybody? The big place. If black just wanna continue to play in this lower side, black doesn't have 2 eyes yet. Even white doesn't have 2 eyes yet. So if black just hane and Atari and even make the tiger's mouth, this is earning some eye shape, and even white doesn't have eye shape, so white has to keep invest many move at the center. And if white just hane here while stretch, this is protecting white eye shape, and even black doesn't have eye shape. Usually this kind of a place is quite important for each other. We can't just say this is like just end game. So I think this is quite important place. And other than this, we should find out the big place, and big place is the upper side. So if white just approach first, you can see that white restrict black's area perfectly. Later we have to restrict one more time. If black just answer here, then white just need to give up. Just we have to go our own way. White just has played here. This is good move to defense in this area, but you can just count to this territory. White earn a little bit over than 10 point. If black just answers first here, then white has to give up the upper side or left hand side. So I think this is not really horribly bad move. This is actually okay, but after this, black shouldn't play here. I don't think black can restrict much more for white territory, and even giving this one stone capturing is not really good. And even white just trade here. I don't think it was a good exchange. Somehow black is supporting white territory. Yeah. And then black is just keep giving 2 times for capturing. And then the problem is the black cannot really capture this white group, right? Yeah. So white can just start to go out to center. Oh, I think white reading skill is very, very good. At this moment, black is supposed to separate of the white. Black has played Kosumi, white pushes here and stretch here. This is a very good reading. If black just connect, then white can cut here. Black is in big trouble. And if black just answers here, then white can cut these 2 stones. So black eventually couldn't do anything. So black just Atari. Finally, white has got corner. I think this is much better exchange for white. Black just break the right hand side, but even white has got corner, and even the right hand side, just white lost a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And this is one more thing that I can tell you. There is an influence, right? And when we see this influence, we want to make territory. Just like actual game, white has got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe less than 10 point. But the problem is that even though black just jump here later and white is losing more thing, we totally have to use influence opposite way. White has to Atari here. In case white has one more move here, I can recommend you to play this way. Just you have to make opponent to go your influence. Yeah. It's not we are making territory to influence. Even though you didn't play anything, this potential is gonna be better than actual game. But the problem is actual game, we didn't have this one. Still, I guess here is the vital point for each other. And then wait for the chance to you to play here. If black just go out to center, then just leave it. Leave this area. You just need to go to big place first. And it's gonna be bigger soon, but not right now. But when you are just earning some territory with your influence, like actual game, yeah, like this, then this is, you will lose much more thing in this area. Yeah. So eventually white just keep trying to making twice, and the problem is and then okay, we can see until now the upper side, the left hand side, still black's potential is very good. Yeah. So basically, for one down player, when we check together, and sometimes the timing, defending timing and attacking timing, those things are opposite. And then, which part is wrong? How we can use influence, and about the invasion timing and reduce method, and those basic skill is not tidied yet. So if they can fix those skills, then they can go up 2 down and 3 down level. Okay, everybody, today we studied with a 1 down game, and thank you very much for watching my video. Then see you guys next time. Bye.